Good morning, children. Today, in this class, we are going to discuss about climate. Here you can see the climate. Chapter number 4, climate. What is climate? What is weather? And how these climatic conditions changes from place to place. All those facts we will discuss with the help of example. Let us watch.
The module includes introduction, climatic controls, factors affecting Indian climate, monsoon in India, seasons, distribution of rainfall, monsoon as a unifying point, and recapitulation.
Why is it hot and uncomfortable in the month of May? Why does it rain in August? Why is the weather pleasant in October? Why do we wear woolens in December? Answer to all these questions is the climate change. Let us study about the Indian climate in this module. The average weather conditions usually taken over a 13-year time period. For a particular region is known as the climate of that region. India's climate is described as the monsoon type climate. Monsoon refers to the seasonal reversal of the wind system. This type of climate is mainly found in South and Southeast Asia. Weather can be defined as the state of atmosphere at a particular time and place. The weather is made up of various elements which defines the weather conditions of a particular area. The elements of the weather are temperature, atmospheric pressure, wind humidity, and precipitation. Weather can change quickly and generally specific to a smaller area and shorter time.
Let us find out the differences between weather and climate. Weather is the temporary state of the atmospheric conditions. It changes quickly, maybe within a day or week. Climate is the average weather conditions over a longer period of time. It changes imperceptibly, may be noticed after 30 years or even more.
Regional variations in the temperature exist all over the country. The summer temperature in Rajasthan touches 50 degrees Celsius, while it is only 20 degrees Celsius in Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir. The winter's temperature in Dras in Jammu and Kashmir is as low as -5 degrees Celsius, whereas the temperature in Thiruvananthapuram in Kerala is around 20 degrees Celsius at the same time. Along with the temperature variation, there is a wide regional variation in the precipitation also. When the Himalayas experience heavy snowfall, the rest of the country gets precipitation in the form of rainfall. The annual precipitation is less than 10 cm in the northwestern Himalayas and the western desert, while it exceeds 400 cm in Meghalaya. Cherrapunji in the Khasi hills of Meghalaya receives rainfall of 1080 cm in a year, while Jaisalmer in Rajasthan rarely gets more than 9 cm rainfall during the same period. There are 6 major climatic controls which control the climate of any place. The first one is latitude. Latitudinal variation affect the amount of solar radiation received at a particular place. The second important climatic control is altitude. As we move up in altitude, the atmosphere becomes less dense and hence the temperature decreases. Pressure and wind system of an area depends on the latitude and altitude. Therefore, these also have an impact on the climate of a place. As far as the influence of sea is concerned, it has a moderating influence on the climate of a place. Areas near the sea experience less extremes of climate. Ocean currents also affect the climate of the coastal areas. Relief features play an important role in determining the climate of a place, as they act as an obstruction in the way of cold winds and also cause precipitation by acting as obstruction in the way of the moisture-bearing winds.
Let us understand how latitude and altitude affects climate. Latitude. Due to the curvature of the earth, different latitudes receive different amount of sunlight. As a result, air temperature decreases from the equator towards the poles. Altitude. As we move above the sea level, the atmosphere becomes less dense and temperature decreases. Therefore, mountains are cooler during summers as compared to other areas. Let us have a look at the graph showing the temperature decrease with increasing height. Pressure and wind. Let us see how pressure and wind system control the climate. Pressure and wind system of any area depends on the latitude and altitude of the place. Thus, it influences the temperature and rainfall pattern. Distance from sea or continentality. As the distance from the sea increases, its moderating influence decreases, and people experience extreme weather conditions. Let us know about the impact of relief on climate. High mountains act as barriers for cold or hot winds. They may also cause precipitation if they are high enough and to line the path of the rain-bearing winds. The leeward side of mountains remains tropical. Ocean currents. Let us understand how the oceans affect life in the coastal areas. Ocean currents affect coastal life by influencing the fisheries and influencing the climate. Factors affecting the climate of India. Let us learn about the factors affecting the climate of India. India is a vast country, and there are various reasons responsible for the different climatic conditions. Let us list the major factors affecting India's climate. Major factors are latitude, altitude, pressure, and wind system.
India's climate has characteristics of tropical as well as subtropical climates. This can be explained in terms of the latitudinal extent of India. Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of the country from the Run of Kutch in the west to Mizoram in the east. It divides the country into almost equal equal halves. Northern half of the country lies in the subtropics and is characterized by subtropical climate. Regions lying south of the Tropic of Cancer belongs to the tropical area and have characteristics of the tropical climate. Temperature decreases with height. As with the increase in altitude, the air becomes less dense. Due to thin air, mountains are cooler than the plains. Example, Agra and Darjeeling are located on the same latitude, but temperature of January in Agra is 16 degrees Celsius, whereas it is only 4 degrees Celsius in Darjeeling.
Pressure and wind system. The weather and climatic conditions of India are governed by the following atmospheric conditions: pressure and surface winds, upper air circulation, western cyclonic disturbances, and tropical cyclones. Pressure and surface winds. India lies in the region of the northeasterly winds. These winds originate from the subtropical high pressure current of the north hemisphere. It blows towards south and gets deflected to the right due to the Coriolis force. These winds move towards the equatorial low pressure area. These winds carry very little moisture as they originate and blow over land. You must be wondering as to what is this Coriolis force. Let us know more in detail about Coriolis force through following animation.
Coriolis effect. We all know that the Earth rotates.
Upper air circulation. Upper air circulation in the Indian subcontinent is dominated by westerly flow. An important component of this flow is the jet stream. Jet streams are located approximately over 27 degree to 30 degree north latitude, known as the subtropical westerly jet streams. Jet streams blow south of the Himalayas all through the year, except in the summers. Western cyclonic disturbances. Western cyclonic disturbances enter the Indian subcontinent from the west and the northwest during the winter months. They originate over the Mediterranean Sea, brought into India by the westerly jet stream. Movement of the westerly jet stream over the Indian subcontinent during the summer affects the Indian climatic conditions. An increase in the prevailing night temperature generally indicates an advance in the arrival of these cyclonic disturbances. These are experienced in the north and northwestern part of India. Test yourself. What is the air current in the upper layer of atmosphere known as? The options are A. Jet streams, B. Western disturbance, C. Hurricane, or D. Bali. The hint is narrow wind belt in high altitude. Answer is A. Jet streams. Jet streams are the air current in the upper layers of the atmosphere. It is a narrow wind belt in the high altitude. This is the westerly winds in the troposphere. It could be determined in the time period of arrival and departure of the monsoon.
India's climate is dominated by the monsoon winds. Monsoons are strong, often violent winds that change direction with the season. Arabian traders named this seasonal reversal of the wind system as monsoon. Monsoon has great significance for India. Indian farmers depend on the monsoon rains for irrigation purposes, as it is the major source of irrigation in the country. A great deal of India's electricity is generated by water power provided by the monsoon rains.
Children, just now you have witnessed the video regarding the monsoons. The topic is related, which we are discussing is climate, weather, and what are the factors changes the weather from place to place, and we have seen what are the factors. All those factors are explained with the help of the extra mark. But just we are discussing about these monsoons in India. What are monsoons and how these monsoons will affect the climate of India? We'll carry on with this. With this we'll stop. Next class will continue with this monsoons in India. Thank you.